This video is brought to you by FIFACoinsBuy.com. Use the code BUCKS to get 10% off your Ultimate Team coins. And G2A.com for the best cheap games. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here and welcome to another 2025 career mode video. We're looking at another one of the up and coming young superstars in world football, and this man today, ladies and gentlemen, is Harry Kane. Of course, the current golden boy of English football. He used to be the silver boy, but now he's the golden boy. Hell, he's even the blue and golden boy. That's how good he was last season. He's also the owner of one of the worst nicknames in the entirety of football, at least the most cringeworthy, and also one of the most dominant chins in football as well. And in FIFA 16, it has been perfectly recreated. I mean, have a look at that thing. You knew EA Sports had to make sure they got his face down for FIFA 16 because, you know, they didn't even bother going to the effort of putting it in FIFA 15. He's the golden boy of English football and he looks like about 100 other players in the game. But anyway, let's just move on and let's have a look at the man himself, Harry Kane. 78 rated after being 68 rated at the start. A hell of an effort. He's really gotten some very nice physical and mental attributes. He's a good, strong, slightly pacey, good, strong player, tall player to have on the ball, 6'2". He's got some actually very consistent stats for being a striker. Of course, I can only imagine what they look like at the start of the year. 20 years of age, 6'2", can play as a striker and centre forward, high attacking and defensive work rates with 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves, and the finesse trait as well mixed up in there. He's a pretty solid unit by all FIFA standards. He could be a little bit quicker, and he could be a slightly better header of the ball, in my opinion. But still, this guy has a nice little potential on him. He maybe isn't going to be a 90 rated player, but the current potential has him at 84. And you would think that that's probably a pretty fair potential, around mid-80s for a player that really emerged only last season. So, let's take a look at him as we're strolling down through the first season worth of players that have grown, and finally, boom. One season, Harry Kane, one overall growth. And his technical attributes were the only things that grew. A little bit of mental attributes in there as well. No physical changes whatsoever, which I've noticed has been the case. But just the one overall growth for Harry Kane to a 79 at the age of 21. It's most certainly a trend that I've noticed with these players that are 80 or just a little bit under 80 rated that have high potentials. They all grow very consistently, but by about 1 or 2 a season. But now we move on to the second season, and he's at 80. So again, continuing on with that consistent growth, very little growth here as we look specifically at the stats. He's grown up by 1 or 2 in certain stats, 3 maybe here or there. But no, that's it. Just the one growth, and he's hit 80 in his second season. And now finally the third season, before we just go all the way through to 2025 and see what his final rating is. Let me just tell you that bets have been suspended because we all know what he's going to grow by at the end of this season as well. His third one, boom. It's another one growth to his... It's just a ridiculous, consistent growth. You maybe thought he could have gone up by 2 or 3. Hell, he went up by about 10 in one season, in the last season, but it's just solid growth of just the one every single season so far with Spurs. And when you look specifically at his stats, he may have gone up by 1 overall, but his technical was absolutely no change. His physical was no change, just the mental stats, which is a bit maybe concerning. But I guess only time will tell if he can maintain that steady 1+ growth for every single season as we go ahead and make it all the way to 2025. And so here we are, lads, December 31st, 2025, and there are only 9 or 10 players currently in the way of finding out Harry Kane's rating in this squad report. And as we scroll down, remember his potential was of 84, and in 2025 he's 87 rated, and wouldn't you know it, he's grown by 1 again, every single freaking season. 1 overall growth, super consistently, even at the age of 32. This guy is still going. This is 3 2025 episodes in a row now where we have successfully fulfilled the potential, and Harry Kane has superseded his potential by just 3. I've got a pretty good feeling that we're going to do a player one day that's going to blow our minds, and that may be soon. But there you have it, an 87 rated 2025 Harry Kane. Let me know in the comment section down below who you would like me to do next, because there's plenty of great players out there. My name's MasterBucks. Like, subscribe if you haven't already, and have a good one. Bye bye.